Well, maybe we're back. Maybe. Maybe. What do we think? Take two. I hate the internet sometimes. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. Thank you. Thank you. Aw, thanks for the follow. I don't know what is going on today. The internet. I just reset the router and trying again, so. My bitrate thingy is being really weird. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. We're here. We're back. We're back. Welcome back. So we're doing a blanket. New blanket today. Let's see. We got lights in the corner that may or may not work. Oh, God. This stuff. Technology. Oh, thank you. How are you, little Snyder? How are you? Welcome. Let's see. Pattern. We need a new pattern. We have a new yarn. We're doing a new thing. Mystical, look, my new crochet shirt. Did you see? Thank you, thank you. So we're doing this chevron blanket today. We have a new yarn. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I stayed at a Holiday Inn yet. No, I'm just kidding. I don't stay at Holiday Inn. I'm a Marriott girl. All right, here we go. Crafting commencing. All right. Let's see. Let me put the... Let's do the Friday puzzle. Friday puzzle. We'll pin it again because maybe we'll pin it. Maybe we won't pin it. This item's already pinned. Okay, excellent. I don't know why some of the buttons don't work. Twitch is dumb. Oh, we need the new picture. So this is what we're making, actually. So we need that picture. Edit. Oh, I don't have a picture saved. All right. Okay. I just gotta find this pattern so I can steal the picture. Yarns. Chevron. Mystical, how's your week? Little Snyder, how is your week? How's everybody's week? It's Friday. Hey, we're here. We're doing good. How are you? It's a week. 7-watch streak. Wow. That's cool. I watch people, but I never get any streaks. Where's this picture? Save. Overlays. Logo. Okay, there it is. Blanket. That's the blanket we're making. That is not the item we're messing with. This is the item we're messing with. All right. Now y'all can see me. Oh, we're missing the K. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. All right, all the lights are on. I think we're working again. Okay. We're going to do some crafts. This is what we're going to do. We're going to make that blanket right there. That's what we're going to do. Whew. Rough start. Full moon tomorrow. Oh, mystical. It's full moon tomorrow. Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe. Explains it all. I should look at Mercury in retrograde. The next one's April 1st through April 24th. Oof, that's rough. Look at this pretty yarn. I guess you start with this color on the outside because it's on the outside. So I watched a video earlier about rolling yarn into a ball instead of using the original thing or starting from the middle. But I don't feel like messing up this yarn to like pull it out of the middle, so we'll just do it from the outside. Mystical, do you want to see the fin progress for the second blanket? Balling yarn is easy. I'll send my son and he can turn it into balls. Well, that would be awesome. So this is fin number 2 for the second mermaid tail. I started it today. Yeah, so the reason I was looking at balls of yarn, balling up your yarn, is because this nonsense right here, this yarn is so terrible. This loops and threads, it's so bad. Like, it's constantly getting all tangled. When you pull out the string from the start, all of a sudden it gets twisted up with the end. And then it's like constantly getting knotted out. So I was trying to figure out how to like resolve that. And it looks like the only way to resolve that is basically to unravel the whole thing and then roll it into a ball. But it's 252 yards, which is a long ass piece of string. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh. Alright. Well, I don't know if I want to do that right now. Maybe later. But yeah, I just wanted to show you. So this is fin number 2. I like these colors too. I actually have 2 sets of these, so if I end up liking it, then when I make the third one, I can make it with the same color fin. But we will see. Okay, this goes in here. I took this pattern that I'm about to work on, this puzzle yarn, and I took the pattern stuff and I copied it onto a Word document and then broke it up into steps to make it look a little easier on my eyes. So I'm hoping that that helps. But this is going to be an exercise in patience. I can tell you that already. Because the first row is 118 stitches. And I got to count that. So. And I don't exactly remember how to make the slip stitch. The slip knot. I think the lady goes like this. And then like this. And then she pulls it over like that, I think. Oh, I lied. Maybe I do remember how to do it. Alright. YOLO. As my title says. We don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna do something. Chain 118. Step 1. Get a pen. Step 2. Do 10, make a mark. Do 10, make a mark. I don't know why my internet is having such issues. Are you doing a foundational chain for the blanket or chaining then working on it? For the chevron stitch, it's not a foundational chain. It's just 118 chains. Oh Lord, hold please. What had happened? What? Oh, patience. Hi, Mike. Happy Friday. How are you? Yeah, serious patience. We're just gonna hang out and we're gonna get it done. We're gonna make this pretty blanket. It's gonna be great. We're just gonna do it together. Maybe I should get a drink. I do have M&Ms though. So there's that. Oh, good. Nice to see you. It's been a minute. I hope you're doing well. Because if you do that, you need fancy grape juice. Yeah, fancy grape juice. So, all right, we have a fair bit out. Hey, dearest, a drink sounds about right. Ooh, make yours scotch. Well, scotch is probably the only alcohol that I don't actually have here. Hello. Hello there. How's that go? What's that guy? What's that guy's name? Obi-Wan. Hello there. Ah. All right. Yeah, he does that. He stole it from you. I like it. I like it. Ten. Make a mark. Ripple chevron or straight chevron? I believe straight chevron is the answer. But let me... Ooh, I think I put the... Did I... I think I exclamation point blanket. I think I'm good. I think I'm good like that. Haha! Are you using Botrix for your overlay? Or for other things? Not using Botrix for more than the kick chat. The chat box is, I believe, social stream. Botrix is in kick chat for auto messages. Until Lumia or StreamerBot get on the API for LiveSpace, that's where we're at, because that's our only option for LiveSpace chat. And since LiveSpace and Twitch are my primary, I gotta have the chat. All right, here we go. We got 10. I dislike Botrix a very lot. I think it's a giant scam. And if I can avoid using Botrix, I'm gonna do that. So I hope that Lumia Stream and I hope that StreamerBot get their act together, or Stream Elements, and get on board with this whole like live space API thing, because so you can be the judge for yourself, right? But here's what I can tell you. While I listen on the dreaded T word. Okay. Wait, the dreaded T word. You finished the pillow. Oh, taxes. Duris. So when yeah, it is the wave 3. When Botrix came out, they were like, "Oh, pay $250 for a premium membership." Okay. But to pay $250, you either had to, when they first came out, you either had to subscribe to their Twitch channel and they would give you $250 in credits, which is $5 out of your pocket every month, and then hope that they actually gave you credit. You had to go to some other platform like Trovo or something and do the same thing. Or you had to go to like some other website and send them, like you had to buy services on a third-party website, and then they would give you credit for having bought it somewhere else, because they don't actually have a way to get your money, and they're... If that doesn't scream scam, I don't know. Any other platform would take your money directly with a platform, you know, purchase direct through some sort of purchasing platform like Stripe or PayPal or whatever those other things are. But to tell me that I have to go to a totally unrelated platform and pay money, and then you're going to give me credit for it on your bot, doesn't sit well with me. So 2, 3, 4. Come on, fingers. 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, even Ko-fi would have been a useful way to give them money, right? I've lost count. Well, it's a... In my humble opinion, it's a scam, because, you know, they're not willing to take money directly, which means they're trying to avoid paying taxes, which means they're not a legitimate business. Here we go. Or at least in my humble opinion. Can't see this yarn. I'm gonna have to get a I have folks speak well of Caster Labs for similar needs. What is that? Streaming, whether on Twitch, works wherever you need it. Discord bot. Widgets and alerts for streamers. No dumb subscriptions. There you go. Well, when Kick first came out, though stream elements would lean into LS, that'd be great. Yes. Yeah, I would like Stream Elements, StreamerBot, or Lumia Stream are those are my top 3. So, yeah, I mean, I would love Stream Elements to do something, but, what can you do? You are spelling it correctly. So Lumia does, it's very similar to StreamerBot, except it also does lights. So, for example, I don't know if it'll do it. How much can you see? Can you see? Okay, so this light right here, this pink light. So there's commands on Kick, Twitch, and it's supposed to be on YouTube, but come on, fingers. So I should be able to type just exclamation point commands. And it's supposed to change those. It's supposed to change those. And it used to change my overhead lights, but it kept changing my overhead lights when I would get a shout out somewhere and I was in the middle of crafting and it was like causing me problems, so I couldn't see. But apparently we're not working today with the lights. All right, awesome. My favorite. Anyway, it was fine when I was playing video games and I didn't need the lights, because if I would get a shout out or if I would get a follow and the lights would change a certain color, I would be able to know exactly where the shout out occurred or where the follow happened based on the light colors. And people could interact with my stream from the lights, but there was some changes with the way that the light bulbs over my head work with the company. So super annoyingly, they made it so you were limited on how many light changes you could have. So I had like a rainbow command that would change to 7 different colors, except I had 2 lights. But I was being limited to a total of 10 per minute. And 7 times 2 is 14. So my lights would get stuck on yellow every time somebody did the command. So I either have to go in my settings and change all of my lights to be a different number of like changes, or just not have my overhead lights change and get some other lights. So you also can't see it, but right here over my head, I got some new lights, which are nano leaf lights, and they work with Lumia, except I tried to install them and only one of them is working. I'm really not the technical person. So, I have a ticket in for Nanoleaf support, and I suspect that it'll have something to do with popping them off and trying to like set the wherever the monitor is in a different place. But I've already wrestled with them for like 90 minutes one day. It's supposed to be a letter K, so just like this one next to me in the window is in the bookshelf is a letter K. That one is also not working. That's a totally different company. So I have 3 different companies of lights. Actually 4. So I have 4 different companies of lights. And for whatever reason, like I just can't seem to get them to work. Someday, all of these things are going to work. Or I'm going to replace them. But for today, they're not working right. So, you know, we're here and we're crafting. I really do try to have like fun things, but I did, however, get my emotional damage GIF loaded. So on Twitch, I think we will test it. Hold on. Let me. Well, I was trying to be different. And when I first started my stream stuff, it was working and everything was working correctly. And then all of a sudden, there were some updates to stuff and then nothing was working. And I work a couple of jobs, so I haven't really been able to.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. Yeah. I've tried to like I've put a bunch of like so there's like a bunch of GIFs that I've gotten set up with various commands. So I mean there are things that are working and then there are some things that are just not working. And it's fine. Things will I'll sort it all out eventually. We call those creepy clowns. Yeah, there's a couple. Let me see. Yes, Daddy. So that that little clip is is from another friend's stream. He has the Mass Effect 2 bar scene as one of his like one of his scenes, and so he put a bunch of his friends on the different characters in the bar scene, and he put me on the dancer girl being funny, and I told him I was going to clip it and use it on my stream, and so I did, and that's why that's there, cuz it's funny. He tried to be funny. So, when you streamed, what were you playing? Or what are you playing? Why did I start streaming? I've been pondering it for a little bit. Well, Mike, hold on. 3 We'll just get to 5 so I don't screw up the forgetful count. So I went through cancer for my second time a couple of years ago, and then I tried to change my day job to something that was a little less stressful, because the reality was going through cancer at a high stress job was probably part of why I got it for the second time. So I started looking at what kinds of things could I change in my life, and one of them, of course, was the actual job itself. And then one of them was kind of like, where do I find my purpose, right? When you go through cancer, one of the things that you talk about is living a values-based life. And so finding that thing that brings you joy, but also purpose in life. Those were the things that I realized that I needed. So I already felt like I lived based on my own values, but I was looking to my workplace to be the thing where I made a difference and the thing that was my purpose. And so it's cliche, but changing the mindset from working to live to changing the mindset from living to work to working to live. And so some of those things that I started to realize were I was missing out. I used to play World of Warcraft with people. Even though I was in school or I was working, I had this community of people that I could do fun things with. And many of those people had health problems and ended up passing away. And so they weren't around anymore. And so I was thinking, like, okay, well, how do I find community? How do I find the fun things to do? Gaming's always been such a big part of my life. So I thought, you know what? I participate in a couple different communities, gaming, so maybe I can do the streaming thing and have a community. So I started trying to stream, but World of Warcraft is apparently a hard thing to break into. So I've tried a few other things. I've done the Star Wars. If I really gave it time and devoted the Star Wars thing, Star Wars The Old Republic, I totally could probably do that. That is the thing that helped me get to affiliate. And it is the thing I did for the first like 4 months of streaming. This is going to be a long first chain. 5, that's 10. Okay. So I've also been looking at like how can I like talking about my story, about my cancer journey, about my mental health. I enjoy helping people navigate the experience of cancer and help their loved ones. And so telling my story is also important to me. So this platform sort of gives me that in snippets, right? It's not my main focus of my stream, but I want to start a stream where I can talk just about my story. So that will happen eventually. I already have the foundation. I have the YouTube channel. I already have the business for 5. Those are too tight. I already have the blog outline. I have template data. I don't have the story written down or posted yet. But I do have the foundation going. And so very slowly, through streaming, but also like just meeting people and talking to people and learning the equipment and like the process and all of these things, I am sort of 10. I am figuring out what's important to me. How do I live a values-based life? How do I find purpose? How do I work to live instead of living to work? But do it in a way that I feel safe. Yeah. So I'm in school right now. I just started a certificate program as a sex education counselor and relationship counselor. My ultimate goal, my 5-year plan is to take the blog and my future cancer story stuff that I'm working on, and this education certificate for the relationship stuff and the sex education stuff, and then turn it into some sort of speaking engagements where I can tell my story, be sort of a motivational speaker, help empower people for their health advocacy, but also um, just general women empowerment. Being able to help people. I can't tell you how many times I've heard women say that they have these pretty serious medical things, but doctors don't want to let them have things like a hysterectomy or some sort of medical procedure because, oh, you might want kids someday, or what if, and oh, you don't want to be in menopause. Like, yeah, don't get me started. Anyway, we need to change the stigma of the medical community, stopping women from being able to take care of their bodies the way they need to in order to live an extended life with less pain. And so my end goal is to try to help be able to do those kinds of things. How I get there is a little unique, but for sure that is why I started streaming and how I got to where I'm at now. So did that answer your question? Gaming for you too, yeah. Well, if you ever want to play Star Wars, we totally can. Yeah, absolutely. I wish that I wish the technology would work better for me. I feel like I have some sort of magnetic force field that's like preventing me from being able to have technology that works, but um, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. I've again lost count, so 2, 3. Oh, good. 20. That's what I thought. So, I'm just plugging along, going about my day, trying to, you know, you streaming is not an overnight thing. And so I decided that starting and getting my feet wet, getting experience, figuring out how to use the things, was the best way to go. So, fishies! 10? Yeah, so if I can, start slow. Actually, Duris, my 1 year is 2 days ago. I started February 21st of 2023. And my affiliate versary with Twitch is actually in 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do for it. I don't know how I'm gonna make that work, but thanks. Um, I would like to get a few of my light situation stuff fixed before I try to do that. That's an amazing story and journey. I'd love to see you reach those goals. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much. Oh, thanks, Mike. Appreciate you. Um, it's definitely discouraging at times, right? Like there has been it's very slow. Um, nobody wants to watch small streamers do World of Warcraft unless they know them. So every time I think like, oh, that's the thing I love, that's the thing I want to do, I get pretty discouraged a little. So I have lost count again. I think that's 40. Twitch reminded me affiliateversary a bit ago. I'm amazed they didn't take it away. You're good. Yeah, I mean, I imagine they would at some point, but why would they? Hmm. Ah, there it goes. Got to keep you on the treadmill? Yeah. I mean, they make money off of it, right? If they took it away, then you would definitely not have anything to want to be doing, right? All right. I'm going to pay more attention this time. We're actually going to do it, I swear. I swear, I'm going to do this blanket. It's going to happen. New X Pack will probably help. War Within due in September, October. So they typically launch in November. Like the first or second week. With it there, it may always lure me back. Yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to the X Pack for several reasons. I'm also worried about the X Pack for several reasons, but I do hope that that they get some of their changes. They're just fond of the pre-holiday launch window. Yeah, well, everybody's in the spend money mood, right? 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you're already in the like I'm ready to spend some money kind of like mood in the large chunk of time off mood. Yeah. Well, that unfortunately doesn't work for me. Right now I do a financial statement audit. And my busy season actually starts October 1st. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I do hope that the new expansion is awesome. I hope that they really do make it so that people can do the guilds cross server. That would be awesome. I do look forward to the legacy style one bank, one use sort of thing that Star Wars has for your characters with the whole transmog thing. Doris, to answer your question, on Monday, actually, I finished a scarf. And actually put it in the Discord. Hold on. Where did I put it? Community projects. Could probably go get it. This is the scarf. So I finished this scarf on Monday. I was actually here for 7 hours. And I had crocheted a little bit during the day. So at least 7 hours. Been away from WoW quite a while. I had some folks that keep goading me to the X packs, though I really stick around for the grind after the story bit's done. Yeah, so what has really upset me with Dragonflight? I love the zones. I cannot stand dragon riding. It makes me nauseous. But also I can't finish the story because I'm locked behind reputation and renown. So that's incredibly frustrating. I like the concept. I like the lore. I like the story, but I can't finish the story because I'm locked behind renown and rep. And yeah, so I feel you. I have 2 W2 jobs. I also do this streaming thing. And now I'm in school. So if I'm not streaming World of Warcraft, I'm probably not playing it very much. But I decided that in December, I got so excited about the idea about crafts. I started following some other crafting streamers. Thank you. So I started following some crafting streamers, and I saw a girl do her first embroidery, and the embroidery was very similar pattern to a pillow that I had been eyeballing at the world market that cost $45. And the embroidery cost like 20 bucks. And then she said you could absolutely turn it into a pillow. And so one night on stream, I got a little crazy and decided I was going to commit to, in 2024, making all of my own decor and gifts. So I sort of pivoted my streams to sort of crafts for a little while because I just needed sort of some downtime, some more relaxation, some more get to know my community sort of things. And I have really, really enjoyed this whole crafting thing. So it is also really slow to get started, but I'm learning. I feel like I'm learning pretty quickly. So here's a few of my projects. Mike's there for the raids. Yeah, I don't have the time. Most raids start after I should be in bed and I have to get up in the morning. So my first ever crochet project was this blanket right here. So I made this blanket for my nephew. Let me do this. You can still see my face. So this blanket I made for my nephew. And I've started a second one for my sister. So I've started a second one for my sister. And I started the fin actually today. We were looking at it when I first started a stream earlier. So this is the fin for that second blanket. So then I also made some sunglass holder gifts for my friends. They have a pool, and I thought it would be cute because they have a bunch of Hawaiian decor to make them little sunglass holders. So that's super cute. And I'm working on a diamond painting. So the diamond painting is actually a community-wide event. So there's 2 other streamers. They're doing a diamond paint along. And so if anybody does this like space-themed craft that's at least a certain number of inches and a certain couple other criteria, they send you these little gifts at the end if you start and finish it in 2024. So this will be framed and hung in my living room when I'm done. But basically, this is what it's gonna look like. And so far, I've done about 10%. So the upper right corner is what I've done so far. I did just get an easel, though, so I will be able to bring that up here and work on stream a little bit. So I'm gonna figure out when I'm gonna do that. There's another streamer, though, that apparently makes video games for a living. And I was in his stream earlier this week, and he said his game is launching next Wednesday. And so next Wednesday, I'm actually going to play the game on stream. So it'll be something totally new to me. It's called Time Melters. And it's sort of a strategy puzzle game. I don't know much of it. I haven't played the early access, so I'll be doing that. So basically, we're going to do this today. If I'm feeling saucy on Sunday after my seminar this weekend, I might jump on and do some Mythic Plus keys with another set of streamers who do girl power keys on Sunday, but it'll just depend on how I feel. And then, yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday to do that Time Melters. So one thing I did learn, though, about the crochet, you asked how long can I do it? When I first started, I was doing sort of like this pencil method to hold it, and I cannot do it very long holding it like that because I tend to have a death grip on the hook. And so ever since I learned this knife hold, I've been able to definitely crochet longer at a time. As long as I don't have to get like really close to it to be able to see what I'm doing. So that scarf actually was a cluster stitch, so you had to go in a certain place every time, which was really hard for me. So I ended up bending over to like get closer to it to be able to see it. I'm over 40. Probably need reading glasses. But if I turn the lights up high enough and then keep my camera settings different. It did release a couple of years ago. That sounds right. He was talking about how it's taken a long time to get going, but yeah. So I don't know if he's on live space. But I know he's on Twitch. Let me see. Search. MTL. He is not on live space. I have old eyes, I can relate. My optometrist is still angry. I had LASIK in 2018, and they basically told me because of my age, it might not last past 40, and so be prepared to get reading glasses. So, but then my nail girl told me recently she could see just fine, but she tried reading glasses, and it showed her that she actually couldn't see fine, but now she can't go back because her eyes have adjusted to the reading glasses. So I'm actually trying to like avoid getting the reading glasses until I really need them. You thought LASIK was magical? Ah. Oh, those are very tight. All right. Do we back those out? Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Maybe just 3. 1, 2, 3. It was never an option, so I didn't look into it much. So when I was in my 20s, my mother, who was in her 40s, looked into it and said that she looked into it, but it would only last a couple of years. And so I decided to wait until I was through school and in a better financial position where I could actually afford vacations before paying that much money for a surgery. And so I waited until I was 38, and they said to me, you'd have been better off getting it in your 20s because it only lasts until you're basically 40, because there's some sort of biological thing that happens at 40 where your eyes just change. And so it's really a roll of the dice um, on whether you lose the LASIK at 40 or not, but you shouldn't ever get so bad that you can't wear just over the counter reading glasses from like Walmart or CVS or something. This handhold is not working for this yarn. We're gonna have to try something different. Maybe if I could just pinch it in my fingers. Ooh boy. Good times. This is gonna be a long blanket. I can tell. Luckily I brought M&Ms. We'll just eat some M&Ms for every row we do or something. All right. Come back. They're peanut butter M&Ms. Peanut butter M&Ms. 8. That is 8 rows. Bye, Mike. Have a good night. $90. Y'all can't see my little notepad, but I just realized that chat is not showing up on the You're probably very confused who I'm talking to. So there's YouTube. But it's not showing up on the thing. All right, 28 more. That's 100. $110. I was wondering which platform that was. Yeah, sorry. It's supposed to be up there, but as I told you, I have technical issues. $118. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, I mean, 3 of them are definitely showing up. I could probably. Twitter is like not even working right. I don't know why I even have it on. Shit is just like acting up. All right, 118. What's next? Row 1. Double crochet in the 5th chain from the hook. Is that really? All right. Am I supposed to be making a chain in between? Weird. On the internet, your chevron was supposed to have like a thing at the end. Anyway. All right. Which side is our... So I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that makes this one 5. What? The first row always messes with me because it's so small and so hard to see. Yeah, I think it's this one. Okay. Double crochet stitch. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to go... Ah! Come back! Yarn over. Go through the thing. Yarn over. Go through 2 things. Yarn over. Go through 2 things. Is that right? Insert the hook. Pull up a loop. Yarn over. Go through 2 things. Yarn over. Go through 2 things. Yes. Okay. Chain 1. Skip the next chain. Double crochet 3 times. One. Chain 1. Skip 1. Oh, yeah. Keep doing that. Okay. 3. Chain 1. It's kind of like a ladder. A baby ladder. Hey! Hey, Deja. We all have a hard time with the small things. Or the first row. Welcome in. Thanks for visiting. I've never done a chevron blanket before. I have no idea what I'm doing. Skip one. How long have you been crafting if you're still in earshot? Deja? Or are you the same person from... What? Are you the same person from Live Space? Oh, are you the same people? Let's see. Chain one. Okay, we did that. Skip the next stitch. Double crochet. Chain 3, double crochet. Okay. I think that's this one. I guess we'll know if we get to the end and we're out of loops. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Double crochet in the next... What? Mystical, I don't understand how to read patterns. My title does say YOLO. Well, that's not right, for sure. It's not supposed to do that. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Okay. On the first row after the 18, it is supposed to curve? Okay, maybe that is right. It'll be going up and down. Okay, so don't feel like that's weird. Okay, let's just keep going. Pretend like that's right. Let's pretend like that's right. Look at the pattern pick. I mean, yeah, but nothing I've done so far goes up and down, so. Okay, hold on. So in the next stitch, chain 1, skip the next chain, double crochet in the next. Okay, skipping, stitching, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, chain 1, skip 1, okay. Chain 1, skip one. Okay, we did it 3 times. Chain one, skip one, repeat. Hold on. Yarn over, insert the hook into the next chain, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook. Repeat. So were we not supposed to do? What's this? Yarn over. Insert hook in the next chain. Oh no, it does say chain one, skip next chain. Yarn over, skip next chain. Insert the hook in the next chain. Yarn over. Pull through 2 loops on the hook. That doesn't make any sense. How am I supposed to pull through 2 loops? Oh. Pull through 2. I got it. 1, 2. Never mind. Brain was not working for a second. Skip the next 2. Yarn over. 1, 2. I think that's this thing. Skip the next 2. Yarn over. Hold on. We did this. We skipped the next 2. Okay, we did the yarn over. Insert the hook in the next chain. Yarn over. Pull through 2 loops on the hook. It's too many things on the hook. Turn over, pull through the remaining 3. Hey, good news. We had 3 on the hook, just like it says. Ta-da! Hey, look. We did the first pattern part. Now we just repeat. For like a lot of times. Jesus. Okay, here we go. We can do it. We can do this. Chain 1. Skip the next stitch. Then we're going in this one. Double crochet in the next chain 3 times. 1. Looks like it's about to fall apart. Oh, oh, that didn't work. Oh, what's going on? You and you. Oh, this thing's all twisted. Go back. Very flimsy. Chain. Skip 1. It's this one. 1, 2. 1, 2. Chain. This one. 2. Chain 1. Skip the next stitch. Chain 3. Double crochet in the next stitch. That's the top of the V. Hey, Mary. Welcome in, friend. I'm trying something new. I don't know if it's going well or not, but here we are. Yeah, nice. Nice catch. Okay. Chain, double crochet 3. Chain 1. Skip 1. Three times. 1. 2. Chain 1. Skip 1. Double crochet into 3. Chain 1. Skip 1. Turn over. Pull through 2 loops. Yarn over. Pull through 2. Skip the next 2. Yarn over. 1, 2. So then it's this one, I guess. Pull through 2. Yarn over. Pull through 3. Ooh, hey, look. It's forming two little V's so far. This is hard. I don't know why the internet said this was an easy stitch. They lied. The internet is lying. It's easy once you get going. Or if you know what you're doing. Up and down, up and down. Yeah, so we're about... We got all this left in this first row. My problem is I haven't been crocheting enough to know if if I'm actually skipping 2 when it says skip 2. Like, I think I'm skipping 2, but thank you. I hope that it's right, because all right. Chain 1. Skip 1. So I think it's this one. Three times. Chain 1, skip 1. It's very fragile. It's a very fragile feeling. That's all. Three. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1. So that's this one. Chain 3. Chain 1, skip 1. One. Two. Three. Chain 1, skip 1. Yarn over. Yarn over. That's probably too loose, I would bet. Alright, through 2. Skip 2. Yarn over. 1, 2. Pull through 2. Turn over, pull through 3. It looks something. This point didn't quite point. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's slow. It's very slow. I think we did the chain, right? That's what this is. Skip 1. I think that's this guy. Oop, come back. 1, 2, 3 times. 2. 3. Whew. Chain 1. Skip 1. Double crochet. Chain 3. Then straight down in the next stitch. 1, 2. 2. Oh, come back. 1. 2. 3. Chain 1. Skip 1. Pull through 2. Skipping 2 this time. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm getting the hang of it. The pattern, that is. 3. Chain 1. Skip 1. Oh, we're out of preset yarn. Well, let me unravel some of this. This yarn is, doesn't just slide off like the other yarn I used. Okay, there's a pile. Okay. I think we got 1 or 2 more of those things. Whew. We did the chain, right? What's what that is? Yeah. We're almost done with row 1, chat. 1. Skip the next. Let's turn it this way. Skip the next chain. 3 times. Two. Three. Two. 3. 3? Is that 3? This thing and then this thing. Ah, shit. Might have to back out a little. I think this is... No, if that's the thing, then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that would be right. So then a point. Did we do the double crochet? Yes. So we need that chain. Two, three. Hey, Mystical. What if you accidentally skipped a loop and you don't have enough loops to finish where it says? Do you just do it in the same one so you can finish? I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Two. Chain. 1, 2. Honestly, I think I nailed it. 1, 2. Chain 1. Yeah, got it on the right one. Celebration. Come on. All right. Row. Oh, turn. Whoop, whoop. Yep, turn. Okay, we turned. Now what? Chain 3 counts as double. But I had to chain 1 before I turned. So, is that right? I guess it is. Chain 3. Should I just do 2 because the last place it said to end, it said chain 1 as the last thing. So should I just do 2 so there's a total of 3? Or it won't hurt to have an extra chain in there? Anybody? Marco? No problem. So the end of row 1 said to end with a chain 1. But then the beginning of row 2 said chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So I think that was a typo. I think that they put the little asterisks in the wrong spot. So I just do 3 total, right? So that I can move forward. Skip next. Okay. while you're looking at it, it says skip the next chain 1 space. So does that mean it must be where I put the double crochet in the next double crochet. You will be going into the space, not the chain you normally go to. It says skip the next chain 1 space. Double crochet in the next double crochet. I think that's this thing. I think I got this. I think that's this thing. Oh, I was supposed to pull. Double crochet in the next double. This shit. Double crochet in each chain 1 space and double crochet until next chain 3 space. Okay. So every stitch. So when you're on the chain 1 space, where's the... It feels like there should be a hole right here. Hold on. Yeah. That's where I want the yarn to go. Right in... That didn't work. Do you just go through the back stitch, or do you actually go under the space? Okay. Hold on. The space, not the stitch. So go underneath the... in the gap. All right. Well, I watched a video earlier that said not to go in the gap, to go in the back of the stitch. So, and I knew that each one would be different, but I wanted to like just get a feel for how people did it. So I watched like 2 rows of a new video. Okay. Every one to the 3. Okay, that's the space. So now we go in the double crochet. Then the space. That's how I do it, but each chevron is different. You either have a tight or a ripple. This looks like the ripple. Gotcha. I wish they would just say 4 if you had to go 4, rather than telling me to put it in every space and double crochet. Okay. All right, there's 4. What's next? To the next 3 space. Work 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet in the 3 space. Okay, so this is underneath the space is where these things are going, right? Not in the stitch, because it's a chain 3. That makes sense, because it will keep the shape, right? 1, 2, 3. And then this thing. 1, 2. All right, now what? I need new music. This same track has been playing for like 2 hours. Oof. Can only hear that song so many times. Okay. I mean, it looks like something. Double crochet in the next double crochet in the chain space 3 times. I feel like that's a bunch of extra. They could have just said, anyway. Is there supposed to be a chain in between? Double crochet in the next double crochet. Double crochet in this space and double crochet until the next chain 3. 3 times. It doesn't say that there's a chain in between. Okay, maybe there's not. Wait, hold on. 3 times. So you just go all the way till the next 3 space? No, 6. Just a total of 6. Okay, that was 1, 2. This is 4. Oh. Could you imagine having to write these patterns? They're terrible to read. All right, so this is 6. So that's 3 times. Now we do the bottom. The bottom is yarn over. All right, so now we're on the bottom, right? So yarn over in the next double crochet. That is this guy. Pull through 2 loops on the hook. We have 3 loops on. Oh, so now we're going here. This is a terrible. Skip the next 2. Yarn over. What? Skip 2 chain 1 spaces? That doesn't seem right. It's got to just go over 1. That part can't be right. It's supposed to be the bottom of the wave. Skip the next 2. Insert in the next double crochet. Pull through 2 loops. Pull through 3 loops. Double crochet in the next double crochet. Mystical. Maybe that was right. Maybe I'm like trying to make it more than it is. What is it? Yeah, just I can't see the dip, right? Like I understand where it is right here. And that's what I was trying to do, but then it All right, I'm just going to go with my gut on that then. Well, we are definitely learning something new tonight. I don't know how pretty this one's going to be. It surely isn't going to be as pretty as my scarf. I mean, having 6 loops in between would make sense because you do have 3 chains and 3 spaces. Okay, so mathematically that sort of makes sense. Okay, so then... Oh, you know what? No, no, no. I know what happened. Back here, it said 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. I only did 1. That's why. That's a lot to undo, but... it didn't feel right, like the way the thing was going. Ugh, come on. 2, 3. The hill didn't look like much of a hill. I was missing a stitch. Okay, now space. All right, space. That makes 4. Oh, come on. Come back. Ugh. Five. Space makes 6. Now the valley. Yarn over. Next double crochet. Pull through 2. Skip that one and that one. Two, 3. Oh my goodness. Hello. Welcome in, friends. Aw, hello, Rainbow. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for bringing the friends. Welcome in, everybody. For those that don't know me, my name's Kala. 2-time breast cancer survivor, lover of lore, new crafter. Tonight we're trying out a new blanket, a chevron blanket. Supposed to look like that. It's very slow. It's a very slow process because I've never done this. Yeah, so been crocheting about 6 weeks. Had three finishes so far. We got a mermaid tail blanket, a sunglass holder, and a scarf. So we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. So welcome in, everybody. Thanks for bringing the friends, Rainbow. What, you were working on a blanket, right? I think I have you up, actually. I know I have you up. Now I have me up. Yeah. See? Here you are. You're making shorts. Shorts, huh? Shorts, you say? Shants. Shants? What? They were blue, right? Welcome in, everybody. How is your... How are the shorts going? Welcome in, Tough. I like your read message. That's super cute. Get your sunglasses ready. An ultraviolet rainbow read is coming. Shants, because I can't decide whether they are shorts or pants. Ah. Super cute. Your auto shout out worked, so we love that. Well, welcome in. Yeah. Well, let me show you what I'm doing. So, I'm on row 3. I'm on row 3. This is my first ever. That is the wrong picture. Let's fix that. Why is that not showing? Well, there's the blanket. Let's put it on the right side. Make it the right size. There you go. There we go. See what happens when you go to a different scene. My stream crashed. So, I think that actually Twitch crashed. Because when I went live, all of my stuff, like, went crazy. And I literally had to, like, reboot my router. And I was wondering if it was me or not. But if halfway through your stream yours crashed, then that was about the same time I went live 2 hours ago. So, I'm wondering if it was like a DDoS attack on Twitch or something. Anyway, have you actually made one of these off of their website, the Premiere website, right? Exclamation point blanket will give you the pattern, because I apparently only do free patterns on this channel. Which is funny, because I've bought a lot of patterns. This is really hard to read. So I took it and put it in a Word document and then split it up into different lines so that I could read it easier on stream instead of being like, where was I? Good times. Happy Friday, everybody. Yeah. I was definitely very confused by the whole, like, everything crashed. Not great at separating things? No. And, as a matter of fact, I think the placement of the double star is not in a good spot for the first... after the first row, but whatever. I'm using my common sense. And I had gotten to here, and then I had to back it out because I realized I didn't double crochet the double at the top. So I had to back out like 15 or 20, and now I'm going forward again. But it's all new, and if you know anything about me, it's... if I'm gonna spend time on a craft, it's gonna be something that I want or will keep or am happy to give away. So, go big or go home. Rainbow, did you get to see the finished items? The first tail, yeah. Did you see the scarf on Monday? Do you want just the picture, or do you actually want to see the scarf? Because it's in the other room. Happy to go get the scarf and show it because honestly, all right, be right back. 1 second. Had to go downstairs. Whew. Was on the table. Totally didn't derail anything going on. No, it's fine. Okay, here it is. So it was supposed to be 100 inches, and it's 69, which I think is perfect, even though it's not. So I learned as I was 70% done with it, on stream. The beautiful naughty gnome came in and taught me that on a pattern, there's this thing called a gauge. And on these Premiere patterns, they want you to check the gauge so that you save time. And when I measured it, I have the right height of stitches on this. But 4 inches is 7 of these knots, not 6. So it's a little off, but I don't see how they can get 100 inches out of 6 balls of yarn. But doesn't matter. It's perfect. My brother-in-law will love it. It'll be great. Everyone that I've showed it to has loved it. So I'm not worried about this in the least. Also, I'm working on, I'm like 80% done with the second tail. I started the fin today at work on a break. So I started the second fin. So that. And I started a third mermaid tail for me. different colors. Lighter, airier, more unicorns colors. So this will be my tail. It'll be more cotton candy, light and airy. The scarf, yeah. It's a cluster stitch though, so the fact that I even got it done, considering that was my second ever craft, or third, whatever, and I did it in 3 days. 25 hours over 3 days. So I started it on Saturday. That scarf. I started it on Saturday. I finished it Monday night. Yeah, I've already told my sister that I'm gonna be mailing her the package for Easter. So I have now set a timetable for myself to finish the second tail and a third tail for them to go to their house. So by starting the fin, I actually have a seminar this weekend that I'm going to be online for 8 hours Saturday and 8 hours on Sunday. I fully intend to sit here with that fin in hand and crochet the shit out of that tail and finish. I fully intend to finish that second mermaid tail this weekend, and start a third one for my brother-in-law. You know what? Do you want to help me pick what colors? Do you have a minute? I know you just got done streaming. If you need to go, please don't let me stop you, but if you have a minute, I would like to grab the other colors and get your opinion. Okay. So, this is the colors of the 2 tails that I've already made for my nephew and for my sister. It's 2 of these plus 1 bulky yarn, so 3 strands at a time. Woo! Running up and down the stairs, man. Getting my workout in today. Okay. So this is the, like, tail that's been made twice already. So this is what I'm thinking about doing. So having it be more of a blue jean color with, like, the pop of color being the thick yarn, so that it's more overall just like more of a boy's color than a girl's color. Streamer cardio. Because here's the thing. So I made the first tail right for my nephew, and then I made the second tail for my sister so that they could be matchy-matchy. But then my sister made a comment about my nephew imitating my brother-in-law so that he could be manly. And so I'm on the fence on whether I make the third tail for them exactly the same so that it's like a family thing, or if I sort of have a more manly one, because I suspect that she will give some away and just keep one of them, which is totally fine. But since she said that they were trying to be more manly, I was like, oh, maybe I should go with more like boy style colors with like a smaller pop of color and more blue. But I couldn't decide. I have enough to make either. You're talking about the blue jean ones, right? Cool. All right. So I will just take my extra rainbow ones and I will just turn those into a scarf or a blanket or something. I just wanted to get a sanity check on this blue jean color. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. I lost my flip-flops while I was running downstairs. Yeah. Yay. Thank you. Yeah, I can't decide sometimes, you know. And I get there and things are on sale and then the next thing you know, you've got like too many ads. Ads are coming. Well, thanks so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. And thanks for reading. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Are you back on this weekend at all? I'm actually not working. I'm in that seminar, so I can totally lurk and hang out. I had to remember where I was. Nope. Back to work on Sunday and Saturday is my day off. Okay. All right. Well, I'll keep an eye out for you. Keep an eye out for you next week. Thanks so much. And welcome everybody who came in on the raid. Appreciate you. Back next Thursday. Okay. I have a dinner date, but I will definitely pull you up before I leave the house. I don't know where we're going. I want to finish at least the second, maybe the third row tonight because that's the 3 types of stitches. But it is getting late, so we'll see how much I get done. Oh, one too many. Hold one too hard. Same here. I was gonna make a sheets run for food because I have a whole cup of mac and cheese all day. That's crazy, girl. You need to be eating. You gotta take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. Please get something more than a sheets run. Unless it's a frozen dinner at Sheets. Oh. Did you see my M&Ms? Is that why you got hungry? There's not a Sheets on any of my drives. So the only time I've ever stopped at Sheets is like on a road trip, and we usually just get junk. But I believe you. If you say it's amazing, I believe you. Ah, okay. That sounds good. You can do that. Kala approves. Ooh, steak melt. That sounds good. All right, I approve. You can get this. You can do this sheets thing. Go get a sandwich. Thanks for rating. Get some food. Steak melt on flatbread with lots of veggies. Oh, the best of both worlds. Mystical. Got Mystical out of Lurk for some sheet sandwich. Yay, taxes. Taxes are done. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening, dear, and a wonderful weekend. Get lots of rest. And I will see you really, really, really soon, I'm sure. Thanks again. Just working on the DP butterfly magnets. Ooh, that sounds fun. Are those...
I'm melting. I'm melting.
Aw, thanks for the hydrate. I will do that, actually.
Yes, Daddy.
Hey, Ullman! So... Had to order a magnifying glass because the numbers are tiny? Ooh, Mr. CB, what would you like to ask me? Hey, hey. Look at the octo wave. My day is good, my friend. How was your day? I went to work. My bosses were all on vacation and out of the office. Yes, GG's on the taxes, Mystical. Yeah, so I'm splurging with a bag of M&Ms tonight. I'm gonna eat this whole bag while we make this blanket. It's starting to look like a blanket. Yeah, today was super chill. I actually have to onboard 3 people next week at work, so it's going to be really busy. So y'all won't see me again after tonight. Unless there's some random Sunday stream, y'all won't see me again until next Wednesday after tonight. So sent you a pic. I've finished the first magnet in Discord. You know, you should put your finishes in the community projects channel, not just my DMs. Oh, look how cute. It's got like cherries or something on the one side. Super cute. How's your night, woman? How's your little one? I haven't seen any photos lately, but that's on me for not checking out your socials. How's your little one? Is he like talking yet? We're in the gaming room. 2, 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. This will be, oh, come on. 6. Now we do the dip. Now we do the dip stitch. Multitasking, gaming, rocking the baby's rocker with my foot. Aww. And visiting. Thanks. Thanks for visiting me. Welcome in, pet hippie. Welcome in. How are you, friend? Thanks for the follow. Are you a crafter? My heart, your heart, my heart, your heart. Nice. I like it. Almond, that's a great combo. I knit, just not on stream. Ooh, tell me about, how long have you been knitting? Tell me, tell me. I have a cat on me right now. Ooh, I love the cats. All right, Almond. Have a good lurk. Do you like to be called hippie? How many pets do you have? I feel like you might have more than one. Oh, if you can't type, no worries. Taught yourself when you were a kid. Oh, nice. I'm somewhat of a crazy cat lady, so I was told that you don't have to have cats to be a crazy cat lady, that it's a mental state. I am very slow and only do squares. It's okay. Listen, you're still doing more than most of the general population. So, you're good. Totally good. You are good. Pull through 2. Turn over. Skip 2 spaces. Go to the next. I think it's this one. Nope. This one right here. One, two, three. Pull through 2, skip. Oh, sorry, this one. Pull through 2, skip 2, chain 1 spaces, double crochet. Daddy. Hey, Ohas, how are you? How are you, friend? When I stream, I do watercolor and my partner crochets. Oh, well, let us get you a follow. All right. I got this. 91 followers. Thanks for the chocolate, Rojas. We'll get to special chocolate. Lil Godiva. Thanks for the chocolate. Stretch, stretch. Yeah, Mystical is like my BFF-ish. At a distance.
Correct your posture.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Caramel. You are. That caramel's getting stuck in my teeth. Ooh. Look, y'all. It's turning into a thing. It's starting to look like something. I gotta figure out the timing on that. Looking good? I wish you guys could see the color the way I see it. It's got like purple speckles. And the dark color is actually navy. Crocheting your bra. No. No. If you look above my head, there's a blanket picture. This is the blanket. Ha 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 ha. Good to see you, friend. It's been a while. Hope you're doing all right. I try to catch your streams when I can. Both y'all. I end up lurking a lot, though. Anyway, all right. We're going to continue on. I am getting booty called by life a lot lately, but what can you do? It's funny. I've never heard that. Oh, you know what? This one over here was supposed to go in a different spot. Oh well. I'm not going to fix that. No one will notice that. I'll just do it right from now on. So you start with the space. Then the double crochet. Don't get stuck. Well, I hope things I hope things get a little more smoothed out for you. Life be like that sometimes. You know, I tend to find myself thinking like, oh, I haven't seen so and so in a while. So I like when y'all pop in and say hi. Okay. We're on the top. So, Mystical, once you get the foundation, basically you can just like sort of wing it because you can see the peaks and valleys, right? Sort of. So the only important part is that I get these first three right. Three. Four. Five. Wait. Five. 1 second. Almost done. Now it's valley time. 6. All right, sorry. Okay. Yep, you just repeat the row 2, row 3 pattern. Yes, because if you screw up, otherwise you compensate on another row. Otherwise, it's just up and down. Hippie, have a great lurk. Thanks for stopping in. Hope to see you again. We'll definitely be on the lookout for you and your partner. Crocheting and watercoloring. That sounds awesome. I think we're gonna sit down again. I should just keep my finishes in here instead of running up and down the stairs to show them off. I've been debating on trying granny squares again. I haven't conquered those yet, and it's been a couple decades. I stumbled on a YouTube video by a lady who was talking about how to like not have to weave in the ends because changing colors leaves a lot of ends. That's the only thing that looks like on granny squares that you would like not want to do it. Three hours? Oh, I've been watching videos. They're switching colors as the pita. Um. Um. Where was this lady? Always end up as circles? Oh. I see, I see, I see. Ooh, there's an article. There's a YouTube video that's World of Warcraft lo-fi beats. What? Why am I not subscribed to this? How am I not following these people? Wait, where did the lo-fi beats go? Save. Do you think that that video could be background music and not get DMCA'd? It's World of Warcraft. Okay, sorry. Back to what I was doing. What was I Googling earlier that I stumbled on that video? Ooh. People sell these blankets for a lot of... Hey, Rosie! How are you, friend? Good to see ya. Are you ready for the weekend? How's your Friday going? It has been a while. I find myself lurking in Camry's thing all the time. But I haven't had a lot of time to chat. On vacation. Woo woo. Nice. That sounds awesome. The picture on the corner is what I'm making. Yep. It surely is. It surely is. I was trying to find Mystical this video where I stumbled on this lady talking about how you weave in the colors into a square, and I can't seem to find it. Do you do any kind of crafts? I should have wrote that lady's name down. Oh well. Ooh. Mystical. There's a sunflower granny square. Ooh. Alright, well, I give up. We're out of squares now. I do know the basics of knitting, though. Not much on my end. My daughter started knitting and doing embroidery classes at school. Ooh, Ooh, that sounds fun. I wish I'd have learned some of this stuff when I was a small person. That would have been cool. But that is not how my youth went. I don't even remember what we did in home ec. Do you want to get back into sewing? Ooh. Sewing seems a bit easier. My mom, when I was young, taught me how to make my own curtains. So I definitely have done sewing, but not a lot of it. And I'm not super good at it, but can't be that bad. I don't have any need for sewing, and I don't have any space for a sewing machine, so. Alright. Back to this. Do you have enough room for a sewing machine? One, two, three, four, five, 6. Which would mean that I should be on this thing, but looks like I'm still 1 away from that. Skip. Let's see. Chain 1. Stay in the next 3 times. Let's start here. Yarn over. Pull through 2. That one's a little too loose. Skip. 1, 2. I think we're at a valley. So it goes in that one. 2. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we can close that gap. Home ones, yes. Not a massive space, but enough that it would be doable. Oh, I will wait for you to come back from the ad. But that sounds awesome. Two, tap, 3. Oh, you're not in the ad. That says ad starts in a minute. Okay, that sounds awesome. I would love to have more space here, but I am thinking I'm gonna have to repurpose half of my gaming room for crafts because this is my only space for this stuff, so. So I think I'm gonna take half my gaming bookshelf and change it to be yarn stuff and craft stuff, and then leave the other half as leave the top of it and leave the other half as gaming stuff. Yeah, it'll probably be that side. That side ends up being on the stream when I'm on the chatting screen. And right now it's Diablo, so I don't play Diablo, so it doesn't make any sense for me to keep Diablo stuff as decor. Wait, was that 2 or 3? I think that was 2. Yeah, 2. So, I'll get rid of the Diablo stuff. Move the puzzles out of the background downstairs to like a puzzle space. And then make the other side crafts. I guess that ad is not going. I don't understand ads. There it goes. Well, that's good. It still says it's going. 53 seconds. But I'll take a short one. It's so funny you meet people in one place. It's like, welcome back, community. So I said, it's funny, Rosie, I met you at Camry's and he was doing like some sort of flight simulator. Totally unrelated. And then he's like, oh, you two should hang out. You both play Star Wars. And now here we are talking about crafts. It's kind of funny. Assuming that I remember where I met you. Which I think I do. So thinking back, Mystical, you said, you said, my mind just went blank. Oh, you said I'm repeating rows 2 and 3. So I've only done row 1 and 2 so far. I still haven't done 3. I originally followed you from Cloudy Stream, but the first time we talked was in Cam's chat. Ah, I see, I see. All right. Well, I still pop in Cloudy's chat, but he's on late and like I've been starting to work weekends again and get up early, so I end up like lurking immediately. Just being like, hey, have a good stream, and then leaving the computer up and going to bed. Unfortunately, I have not had time to like chit chat. I find myself already going to bed too late. and like screwed up on Tuesday. I was supposed to be onboarding a new person on my project and set my alarm for an hour after I was supposed to meet them. I was 90 minutes late. So, I can't stay up late anymore. Unfortunately. Which means I can't hang out in people's stream. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she was a good sport about it. And all the managers were like, that never happened. She never does that. So like something must be wrong. I basically blamed it on the holiday. Messing up my alarm. But the reality was I was here crocheting until 1:12 finishing this scarf. It's a very pretty scarf. But I got it in my mind that I didn't have anywhere to go in the morning, and so I stayed online and I made this. Thank you. This is for my brother-in-law. All right. I think it's going okay. It's starting to change from purple to like the green color now. Honestly, I would just like to get through the 4 base rows. So that we're into the repeating part by the time I go to bed tonight. So, that would be cool. Rosie, I've only been doing this for like 6 weeks crochet. So, it's been a kind of a wild ride. Learning, lots of learning. I don't. Was that the gap? Yes, that was supposed to be the gap. Right, gap. Then the double crochet. Oh, this one's hard to see. Nope. That's the gap. I don't think that's where it goes, but we're gonna go with that. Because that's all I could find. Thanks. I mean, you know about knitting, so it's similar, but slightly different. Okay. So we're not going into this stitch. The space. That's what we just did, the space, right? And then we went. Okay, yarn over. Pull through part of the double crochet. And over, skip 2. Go in the next 2, then 3. So what I have learned tonight is that the chevron stitch, which is what we're doing, basically looks like a wave. It has a part that goes up like a point and a part that goes down like a valley. And you're basically, once you get the foundation, you're basically just tracing it. So we have to loosen some more yarn. This is going to be a very long project because I barely have used any of this yarn, and I have 4 of these balls. And they're massive. So, so you can see how it goes up and down and up and down and up and down. So the first row is just a bunch of chains, and then you do a bunch of alternating chains, and now we're doing the thicker row, and so now there's one more foundational row, and then we'll alternate between the thicker row and a thinner row, thicker row, thinner row, thicker row, thinner row. So, it's gonna be a fair... It's just the yarn. It naturally changes color as you move through the ball. So it'll look like that blanket in the corner above my head because it'll just naturally change color. It's called a puzzle yarn. Yeah, I tend to pick things where I'm only manipulating the yarn, not having to change to different colors. Rosie, the other thing I made so far is a mermaid tail blanket. Correct. I started like January something, January 5th or something. Let's see. Let's see. Crocheting mermaid tail continues January 8th. Start the crochet tail. I don't think we actually started that though. Hold on. You know what knows? Instagram knows, because I posted a picture on the day that I started it. Yes, so I posted the picture 7 weeks ago on January 4th. Yeah. It took I took my time with the mermaid tail blanket. I learned a lot. Um there was a lot of steps and I really practiced it. So the first one took about 45 hours over 4.5, 5 weeks. And then I knocked out a second one in like a weekend almost. I just have the fin left. Which I actually started today. Um and then I made a sunglass holder for my friend. And then I did the scarf over a weekend. Took about 25 hours. And then today we're starting this blanket, which will be for me. And then I have 2 more mermaid tails to make. One has to be done by Easter because the 2 tails that are done already, plus that blanket and a third tail, go to my sister and my brother-in-law and my nephew. And I'm gonna send them at Easter. And I committed basically in December that I was going to make all my own decor and gifts this year. So I have a bunch of diamond painting and a bunch of crochet stuff and a couple of cross stitch and a embroidery that I'm hoping to do this this year. So that is my plan, is to try to do those things. And so little bit at a time. The diamond painting is a yeah, the mermaid tail was the first big project. It was. But basically you can't really see it, but right here there's a Live Space logo. This is a cross stitch. It's 10 inches by 10 inches. And it took me like 20 hours. And I decided that if I was going to do a craft, I was just going to do a for real craft that I would want, even if it's like a big craft, because 20 hours on 10 inches by 10 inches was like not worth it to me. Of course I like having the logo in the background, but like just not what I was trying to get into. So I'm only doing things that are meaningful either to me or for someone. So gonna be doing a bunch of gifts this year, a bunch of my own decor. So like I was saying, the diamond painting's actually a like community diamond paint along with 2 other streamers, Black Sheep Meat and Captain Casa. They're doing a community paint diamond paint along, and for the people who start and finish the craft that meets the criteria in 2024, then they end up getting some sort of little items sent to them that are made by those 2 streamers. And I'm excited to be doing my first community project, so that'll be fun. So yeah, we got a lot going on. Yes, especially if I'm putting time into it. Absolutely. So I'll walk you through my crafts real quick. So I made the scarf. I made the 2 mermaid tails. That's when it was like 2/3 done. That's the first one. This is my diamond painting. And then these are the sunglasses holders that I got from my friend. So, all right, enjoy your luck. We're gonna keep working on this. I'm almost done with this third row. All right, I think we're almost to another peak. So 2 more stitches. And then we're done with this row. I'm not sure what I actually thought, how fast I thought this would go. I'll be honest, I definitely thought it was going to go faster than it has. I don't know if I have just spent an exorbitant amount of time chit-chatting, which is possible. Mystical, if you're there, you can tell me. Am I just being really slow? One, two, three. The end is harder to work with. Fun fact. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I definitely thought this was going to go faster, but it's the same. I think it's the same way with each of the other two. Both the tail and the scarf were really slow for the first, like, the foundational stitches, basically. And then it got a lot faster. I had high hopes, though, that I've become a master crafter, and I have not. Yeah. Yeah, it'll get better. I think that until I've done things, probably will be slow at first of each of the new things. Doesn't feel like you should go into the chain. Pull through. Um, insert the hook. Maybe I wasn't supposed to go that many down. Okay, so the double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So was I supposed to do these last 4? Or was I not supposed to do these last 4? Hold on. Yarn over, insert the hook in the next double crochet, pull through. That's what you do at the bottom, right? This is not a bottom. Mystical! Still awake? So I'm confused by... Do I just go to the end here? And then turn it? It says the, like... It says yarn over, insert the hook, pull through to... This is a bottom, but like... Why would I do a bottom? This is not a bottom, though. There's no bottom for it to, like... I mean, I guess it makes sense, but... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess we just follow the instructions. Stop asking questions. Skip the next chain and double crochet. Insert into the turning chain. I guess I just follow the instructions. Stop asking questions. Got it. Pull 2, pull 3. Turning chain. Pull 2, pull 3. Never mind. Thanks for still being awake. Alright, row 3. Row 3. Okay, row 3. Skip the first 2 stitches. I don't need to say anything. You just talk yourself through it. Yeah, but being here is helpful. I don't like the way it lays, but whatever. All right. This thing's a little loose. We can just like stitch it up later, right? So it doesn't look so sloppy. Chain 3 counts as a double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Skip the first 2 stitches. Double crochet in the first double crochet. What? I think I missed something. Must be this thing. Okay. Oh, that's not how that goes. You loop and then go in. Okay. Chain 1. Skip the next double crochet. Skip 1 in 1. Oh, that's so loose. Don't be so loose. We don't like loose hookers here. uh. 3 times. 3 times. Chain 1, skip 1. That's 2. Skip 1 in 1. Skip 1 in 1. Ooh, look at the green. Okay, that's 3. Chain 1. Doubles in the peak. Oh, I feel like... Yeah. There we go. That makes me happier. Okay, so I have the peak stitches down. That's easy. Chain 1, double crochet in the next double crochet, chain 1, skip the next 3 times. Whoops. So what are you working on then if you're done with your taxes? Want to do my taxes? Uh, uh, skip 1, in 1. Shit, I wish you could do my taxes. Skip 1, in. You're a weirdo, but okay. Okay. Yarn over. Pull through 2. So we're just in a valley. So the valley doesn't really... Oh, right, butterfly magnets. The valley doesn't really mean anything, right? Hold on. Yarn over. Skip 3. I think it's this one. Skip 1, 2, 3. We're using common sense here because I can't count, apparently. Oh, that was too many. Pull through 2. Skip 1, 2, 3. Pull through 3. Repeat. Skip 1 and 1. Skip 1 and 1. Skip 1 and 1. Okay, we're lined back up. Yay. I don't know, that last row was weird. Are we chaining one in between? Yes. One. Oh, I just realized this is singles, not doubles. Shit. Well, apparently, we're just gonna pull this part out. Alright, back to here. That's exactly what I screwed up last time, except I did singles, not doubles, and this time I did doubles, not singles. Alright, it's cool. I'm gonna be a professional. Professional streamer right here. It's cool. We got this. We got this. I'm gonna be really good at this by the time we get to the other end. Okay. Alright, so we did the valley. Chained one. We skip one. Poke one. Skip one. Poke one. One. Two. Three. Chain one. Now we're at a peak. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're back where we were. Hook one, chain one, skip one. Two. So then we should be at the bottom, right? Skip one, hook one. 2, skip 1, 2, 3. Starting to get focused, you can tell, because I'm like clenching my teeth. All right. What do you think? Does it look like the picture? All right. That's all I got. That's all I got for today. My back's starting to hurt from having to lean forward to try to figure out what the stitches are. So, I wanted to finish this row, but I'm not going to tonight. I will tomorrow though, while I'm sitting here in my training seminar thing for 8 hours. So, but we figured it out. So this row 2 is a double at the peak. And into the gap at the bottom. And then row 3 is a single double at the peak and skip 3 doubles at the bottom with no gaps. So we have it figured out for sure. It'll go much faster from now on. Thank you, Almond. Thank you so much. Okay. So who we got? Anybody? Let's see. Is there anybody online? Playing games. Everybody's playing games. Nobody's crafting. I'm the only weirdo who crafts on a Friday. Oh, wait. These people are crafting. This person is crafting. Nope. Nope. We're not gonna do that. Alright, we're gonna go see Duo. He's not crafting, but... So, on Wednesday, if it helps, I did an art stream. Thanks. Okay, so on Wednesday, I'm actually pretty excited about this. So the guy we're gonna raid, he's actually one of the developers of the Hey Multi-Streamer King, welcome in. Welcome. So for our Twitch people, the person we're gonna raid is actually the developer of the game that I'm playing on Wednesday. So on Wednesday is the launch after 2 years in early access of this game called Time Melter. It's available on Steam, but it's launching on Wednesday. So please stick around. Let's do the little raid message. If you could copy and paste that. Or thank you. If y'all could copy and paste that. And say hello to Duo when we get over there. For my live space community, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you all had as much fun as I did. we got some good progress on this brand new pattern that I've never ever done. So I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks to everybody for keeping me company while I work this very difficult stitch. So if you get left behind, here's where we're going. Thanks again, and I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. I will be back on Wednesday. I do have a bunch of stuff going on at work at the beginning of the week, so I won't be here again until Wednesday, but we'll be playing that new game created by this guy, Duo MTL. And I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Why is the raid not where's the raid for me to click? Oh, here we go. Have a great weekend, everybody.